I want to start, I guess, probably with the obvious, in that we haven't really seen you and your bandmates for a couple of years outside of some very unique video products that you've put out, and obviously the release of albums and videos that have been released just even in the last month or so. It must feel good to have a tour that is up and coming. That's in front of you.
Um, yes, it really does. Our last tour ended in 2017, so you know, it feels like a lifetime ago since we were playing in these kind of stadiums and you know with all these people in front of us, and playing live is really kind of it's such an important part of being in a band, because we kind of hide away in studios and make these albums, and then they go onto the streaming platforms and people are in their houses listening to it. But really, when you're playing live, that's when you have a chance to kind of be in the same space as the people that like your music. So it kind of we need that reminder, to know that there's people out there enjoying the creativity that we're focusing on and the music we're making in the studio.
It's an awesome undertaking to do what all of you do, and in fact, the stage setups are oftentimes elaborate. You've been filling stadiums around the world. How much rehearsal time is there to get ready for a tour like this, of this undertaking?
Well, the rehearsal time is relatively short. I think the preparation for the tour, the planning, organizing some of the more complex technical aspects of the tour, it's something which happens several years before the tour starts. And I'm actually in London at the moment, rehearsing with the guys, and just from a musical point of view, figuring out how to play the new songs and remembering how to play the old songs, and that's coming together quite well. But the tricky thing about starting a tour like this with the ambition that we have for the show is, with the best will in the world, you can plan in your mind how the show is going to be, but until you've actually done the first show, you don't really fully understand how it's going to sit with you. And I think we always find that we need to get the first 5 or 10 shows underway for us to kind of really start digging in and modifying the set list and changing little bits of production to just refine it into the place where it usually settles, and then we carry on going, and we always get the show to a point where we feel very happy with it, and then that just kind of runs for the rest of the tour. So the first few weeks are always about testing things and seeing how the set list flows from one song into another. And it's not until you've actually got a live audience in front of you that you can sometimes make these judgments.